Okay, I'm back. So this part two of me talking about what I was talking about. So like I said, the main issue with this whole situation is I have not signed the contract, and I've been trying to get the contract, and there's a stall on the contract, and I don't know what to do about that. Um, so I'm in the same situation again. And at this point, I don't know what to do. The last time, at least I had a car, um, and I could do what I was supposed to be doing. And the car, for me, a car is not an issue. It's not even that, because you can do remote work. But I've been trying to do remote work, and I haven't been able to get anybody to contact me back to do remote work. But my main issue is I'm going through this again almost 6 years later, and it at this point it's becoming ridiculous. Like I said, it's just a contract, and in the situation with this person, it's a contract. It's a simple contract that's supposed to be signed between us. And there was something that went on, um that it's just, I don't know. I'm gonna say this. I can't afford to do what I did. And when I was doing other stuff, when it involved this person, I was working. I was working for Postmates. I can't do that anymore. So right now I'm highly devastated. I found myself crying. I found myself upset. And I sent this person a text message, not text message. I sent this person a message, and um, I sent this person a message. And part of the message was how I really felt in this moment, how I felt, and it was crazy to me because I kind of forgot about what happened the last time, and I tried to remind him. I tried to tell him that I need to get the contract, and something else happened. And like I said, I'm not gonna go into details about what happened. I just know I got cussed out. All I was trying to tell this person was that I never got the contract. And I'm still saying I never got the contract. And I'm just trying to tell this person that, and they're not listening to me. They're not understanding. And it feels like they don't care. And they even told me that they didn't care. So I sent this person a message out of desperation because I am in a pretty low point right now. I'm pretty low right now. Um, when it comes to myself, I like I said, I try to do freelancing. I try to do Fiverr, and I'm not doing too good on that. I've been trying to take some classes on Udemy to learn how to do certain stuff on Udemy, and it just feels um like everything costs money now. I mean, it's a duh that it costs money to get a business, but it seems like you even have to pay for employment at this point. So I'm pretty low. Now I thought it was crazy to me because as I'm going through this and I went through this, um I thought that moment that happened, I would say it was 5 years ago, not 6 years ago. 5 years ago, so because it was 2017. I thought that moment that happened in 2017 was the lowest moment because two things happened. One, I lost my business investor, and two, I lost family. This time, I haven't lost any family, but I'm losing. I'm losing a sense of humor. And it's crazy for me because when this thing was happening to me 5 years ago, I would just keep thinking in my head, I don't know how I got through this because that business I went to invest in was really a dream. And this person promised me my dream. And when someone promised you a dream, um, you like, okay, I'm all for it. So I'm looking at this 5 years later, and I'm in a situation where someone promised me a dream. And it just at this point it just feels like it feels hopeless. Um, I just know this. My and it's not. It's also the person that is doing this. Okay, it's person I'm supposed to be doing this with. So that's why it hurts so much for me. And this person doesn't understand, and I know they probably think I'm being over the top or over dramatic. I'm not. I'm not being over the top or over dramatic. I wish I was. I really wish I was. I'm not. I really do. Um, and that's the messed up part about it. And it's crazy because people will just write you off and tell you, you're being over dramatic. That's not going to happen. This is not going to happen. No, this is how I genuinely feel. This is how I genuinely feel. I don't know what else to do or where else to go. And I don't know what to do at this point. Um, People say, here, you get a job. You can get a job. What's your fucking problem? I have. And trust me, I have applied to remote jobs because I know my situation and I'm being realistic about that. And that's just not working for me. I've tried and it's not working. Like I said, I have a page on Fiverr, and I have three things that I've offered, three services I've offered on Fiverr, and nobody is checking for me. And I know another thing people like to say is you don't know how to take rejection. I've been rejected for 10 plus years. Whether it's a job, a relationship, I have been rejected. And yes, I did go to school for something. I mean, I'm a certified nail tech. I went to school to be a certified nail technician. I'm certified, state board certified. And people have given me a hard time when it comes to getting a job in that. So at this point, I'm lost. I don't know what else to do. I feel like I'm too old for this shit. I don't know what else to do. I don't. At this point, I can't afford to be doing my podcast. I can't afford to be doing both my podcasts. Tomorrow, I'm supposed to be going back to my podcast, and I just can't afford it. It's not like I'm paying for a monthly subscription or anything like that to do a podcast, but it's more of the effect of the fact that you know I'm doing this and I'm not really getting paid like that for it. I'm not. So, and it's crazy. And it's crazy when people know you need them or you need help or you need somebody to help, they will say and do some of the most messed up things to you just because you need that help. And then there's an assumption behind it. I'm one of those people, I don't do drugs, I don't drink alcohol, I don't have any children. So it doesn't make any sense how people think also because you don't have these issues and you don't have these problems that you don't need a career or you don't need a job or you don't need a help in doing anything. And it just brought me to like a dark place. Makes me feel dark. And I feel dark. I feel dark. It feels dark because it's like I'm going through this again and it doesn't make any sense. You think you would have learned from the last time from this. You would have learned and you would have done better and grown from this and you're back at it again. You're back at the same spot you were again. And it was crazy to me because it was like when the whole thing happened with me losing my investor from my business, I was so hurt and I was like, this can't be life. This can't be how things are going. And now I'm going through this. And like I said, I'm just going around a circle with the contract. It's just a contract that needs to be signed. And it's not being signed. And I don't know why it's not being signed or what's going on. But it's just, we're back at that. And it was crazy because when I was telling him, I got cussed out for telling him about me not getting the contract. And I'm doing it again. I told him again, and I'm not. This time he's not entertaining me, so I guess he's tired of me. Like he's officially sick and tired of me and my bullshit. But it's frustrating when your complaint is on deaf ears, and it's like the issue is it's very minute. It's very small. I just need this contract to be signed. If that's what's going on. If we're doing something, if we're doing something together, we're doing something together. We're not. We are. But it's not fair to go mute on me and to stop talking to me. And it's not unfair for you to say, okay, well, the first thing you need to do is get these contracts signed. Well, how am I gonna get it signed? And I send an email saying I need my contract. And the first time when this happened, when I was 26, with the business investor, um I wasn't pushing anything. I just assumed that he was getting things done. This time I've been very assertive, and then I'm wrong for thinking that the person's not getting things done. And it's like we're missing one simple thing. And the one simple thing I'm missing is the contract. I don't have the contract, and the contract has not been signed. And we're going around a circle with this. And this is why I was trying to tell him the first time. And this is why I was trying to tell him the second time. And at this point, it's just starting to hurt my feelings. Because I feel like this person thinks I'm slow and I'm stupid and I'm special ed, and they're crying. And it just, it's awful. And like I said, it's just so small and it's so minute. And the only thing that needs to be done is this contract needs to be signed, because that will make it official. And that's not happening. And the last time I was like, I'm going through this all over again. And it just seemed like it happened like 5 years ago. When it happened 5 years ago, I'm going through the same thing. I just was just going through circles, and I was making plans on doing something. And it's crazy because I can sit up here and show you what I made plans for this whole situation. I can show you. I made plans for this. Let me see. I had plans on dealing with this. Oh, wait a minute. I had it on here. I don't know what I did with it. I have it right here. And what I'm trying to do. I have it all down right here. What I'm trying to do. So I had plans on doing this work and putting in the work, and I had plans on putting in more effort because I want to do more stuff. I even have scripts for it. And now, especially after the email I just sent him, not an email, after this message I sent him, it wasn't vicious and it wasn't anything like that. It was more of like, okay, that's it. I surrender. I'm waving my red flag. I don't know what else to do. But yeah, it just doesn't make any sense. I don't get it. And the reason I don't get it is because I'm not one that seeks the easy way out. Never have, never will been that person who have seek the easy way out. Never. I mean, I was in a math class and I clearly knew that everybody in the math class was cheating. But I wasn't cheating. It was crazy to me. 'Cause I was talking to my classmates and they're like, well, everybody's cheating in this math class. This was when I was in community college. And they're like, well, everybody in here, we cheat. We cheat in this class. We know he ain't really teaching anything or anything like that. And I'm not one to seek out an easy way. If I don't get what's going on in the classroom, I'm not gonna pretend like I get what's going on just so I can just pass a class and just because I don't give a shit. That's not me. I don't seek the easy way out of nothing. And then when this stuff like this happens, it confuses me because I don't believe in getting things the easy way. I don't. So it's weird to me when I do seek out help, people just want to haze you and do all these crazy things to you and give you a hard way to go. And like I said, I never seek an easy way out. I went through nail school, and I mean, I went to, I mean, like I said, I'm just not, I knew people cheated in this math class. I knew people would sit up there and they were cheating and they were getting the answers and stuff like that. And I, in the back of my head, I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. Even though I knew that meant that I could move on and go somewhere else. So it's just weird to me that this happens to me, that I seek out help for something that I want to start, and people just seem like you're just trying to seek an easy way out when you really do genuinely need that help. And people are like, well, you need help, you need to ask people. Well, that's what I did. I asked someone for help and somebody who would know what to do. And the crazy part is multiple things I can do outside of the podcast. It's a lot of stuff I can do. Now I feel like I would be an asset, but how can I be an asset if you see me as a liability? So yeah, at this point, it just feels like I'm going around in a circle and trying to show somebody how valuable I am as a person, and they don't see me of value. They don't see me as a valuable person. Yeah. And this is frustrating, you know? It's very frustrating. It's very frustrating, and you don't seek out the easy way. You don't do things. You do things. You listen to your conscience. You do things this way, and people still think you're seeking out the easy way when all you ask for is help. And all I ask for is help, and I still need that help. And that's the messed up part about this. So I just want to talk about this because I was just in my feelings, and I just don't like feeling like I did back in 2017. I don't like that feeling again. So with that being said, I'm out.